Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Parabolic Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today. As ladies and gentlemen, we need to break down what's been going on in the crypto market. Because we've been seeing crypto Twitter get emotional recently. Because of a slight pullback in the market. Oh, how silly it is to see retail investors be driven emotionally the way the elites want them to be. Well, I got good news for you. Blockchain Backer posted just the other day that XRP is still looking very interesting because after reaching historical extremes, a massive weekly bearish divergence shows up for the total versus XRP USD chart right at resistance. MACD hits historical extreme, and the MACD flip has begun. Essentially, to make this simple, the last time these events occurred, in 2017 and in 2021, XRP outperformed the crypto market. This is a very important piece of news every single XRP investor needs to be privy to. And this is a warning to the entire XRP army. Now may be one of your last true buying opportunities for XRP left. And yes, I know it's been a long time. But we are truly at the end of the road in regards to the XRP chart at these levels. And quite frankly, I have a piece of news that helps vindicate this exact hypothesis. Right here, today, it's a great day for crypto, despite how annoying this piece of news is for the XRP army, who had to suffer through the SEC lawsuit. Ethereum has survived the SEC, as the enforcement division of the SEC has notified Consensus that it's closing its investigation into Ethereum 2.0. In my personal opinion, ETH 2.0 is actually a security. But as far as the SEC is concerned, they will not be bringing charges alleging that sales of Ethereum are security transactions. It looks like Bill Hinman and Jay Clayton got on a phone call with Gary Gensler and was like, "Hey, yo, Gary, leave that little Ethereum shit alone." Oh, how frustrating it must be for every single one of us to see this. We've been hearing time and time again that investigations were going to be happening. And as far as ETHgate is concerned, I do believe ETHgate has won. Now, what's frustrating about this is that justice is not served for people who helped in screwing over the XRP community. But what's important to note is, this is great for the overall health of the crypto market. And the Ethereum ETFs getting approved will send us into an altcoin season, in my personal opinion. Right now, the crypto market has pulled back quite a bit since our previous higher levels and exuberant levels just a month or two ago. But this is very healthy in my opinion. The bullish context is there for 2024 and 2025. And I can't stress that enough. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Ethereum's second free pass from the SEC, almost exactly 6 years after the Bill Hinman free speech. This is very important because it shows the difference between Ethereum and Ripple's treatment. And this will forever show how arbitrary and capricious the SEC has been in crypto. But like I said before, I'll say again, that's besides the point. This does signal that we are getting into the next phase of the crypto bull market. Ladies and gentlemen, in addition, there are two coming dates for the micro regulations. For the crypto regulations in the EU, June 30th, stablecoin regulations go into effect, and action is being taken right now that we need to be paying attention to. First and foremost, this article from the Daily Mail states that the next FTX crypto giant Tether has ties to terrorists, trafficking, and will be exposed through campaign to take down Ponzi scheme founded by former Disney child star. This is very important. Tether is in the mainstream as a quote US dollar backed currency, and it's being called out for its connections to terrorists and human traffickers. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on in the world stage right now? They're gonna spin this narrative against Tether and use it to come after crypto. As Smoked QG stated, Tether has only superficial audit reports, meaning it's impossible to properly evaluate the liquidity of USDT. And this is alarming and indicates that a large and prolonged depeg event may be on the horizon, which will have devastating consequences to the crypto market, as posted from the academy.swissboard.com website. They're constantly minting without backing or proper audits. And here, Fox's own Eleanor Tourette showed a billboard right in New York's Times Square, showing that the largest stablecoin Tether is being accused of corruption. This is being called out in real time for a reason. And in my opinion, you have to decipher the lizard talk, my friends. You have to understand that Tether is the ticking time bomb the elites have left in the crypto market to leave yet another crypto Blackswan event similar to Terra Luna, similar to FTX, a liquidity event, a Blackswan crypto event that can crash the market with the snap of a finger, because they like prices to be lower. They like to scare retail when prices crash. That's typically when they enter. COVID 2020, that was the best time to get into the market. Terra Luna UST depegging, best time to get into the market. FTX Blackswan event, Celsius, BlockFi, best times to get into the market. You have to anticipate the Black Swan events. I hate it when people say Black Swan events are unpredictable. We right here on this channel predicted to the day when Israel-Palestine was going to start. I didn't know the exact event. Hell, I didn't even expect it to happen. But if you look back in time, to that exact time frame we were talking about something major happening at the end of the Shemitah at that exact time. We are better at predicting black swans on this channel than 99.9% of the planet. And there will be a moment in time in the future where we will be credited. The XRP army will be vindicated for predicting a vast majority of things that have gone down. Here, uphold, delist Tether in anticipation to the micro regulations. And in addition, Tether says we don't give a fuck, introducing Alloy, a synthetic dollar backed by gold stablecoin. What the fuck is this? It's like Terra Luna wasn't bad enough. Tether isn't bad enough. Let's have an Alloy, something that is quote digital gold, and just add on to the Ponzi scheme. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what it says. The first tethered asset. What is a tethered asset? It's a new type of digital asset that aims to follow a price of another asset closely, using several strategies including over-collateralization and secondary market liquidity pool. This is just a scam. This is just a scam. Using Tether gold as collateral. Alright, let me be very clear, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't truly done a deep dive on Alloy for you today. But in my opinion, based on this quick video, it seems like Tether is essentially launching a UST-style gold-backed stablecoin. How the fuck is that gonna turn out? Oh yeah. Tether launches new synthetic dollar backed by gold. Who's going to audit these gold reserves? Where is Tether getting all this gold from? Did they use their scam USDT in order to buy real gold so they could back their new fake stable coin backed by gold, by the real gold they got with their fake money. What an ingenious scam. Ladies and gentlemen, at some point, the cards will fall. And like Big Boy going to the Bahamas to show us the Tether offices, what's under the hood of this car will be revealed. Now, my friends, I want to give you the macro. I want to paint you a clear picture as far as what's going on is concerned. Because, like I said before, we are great at pinpointing potential Black Swan events and preparing the masses for what the lizard people have in store for all of you. Here, Market Watch wants to paint this narrative of the petrodollar system ending as fake news, and it wants to get into semantics and state that the petrodollar agreement never existed. They want to go into some jargon about, oh, technically speaking, it wasn't a petrodollar agreement where it was only exclusively a dollar for currency and oil and silence. Shh. Bullshit. All of it. Ladies and gentlemen, what's important to note is that the world is shifting in real time into a weakening US dollar position. More countries want to join the BRICS alliance. 4 major nations announced plans to join BRICS, and those are Zimbabwe, Thailand, Malaysia, and Colombia. These are more nations, and some of them more westernized nations at that. When it comes to the petrodollar system ending, what I want to clarify is that there is a weakening dollar that will prevail in the world stage soon, and that's why we are militarily antagonizing the world. Just like Ray Dalio predicted in the book Changing World Order, we are at the precipice of the changing world order. Russian submarines have passed the coast of Florida. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a Cuban Missile Crisis 2.0 on our foot. And this is how Floridians are preparing. But in all seriousness, this is happening in real time. Russian subs just miles away from the Florida coast, because Russia-Ukraine continues to heighten. Unnecessary wars worldwide are happening with US alignment. China-Taiwan is on standby, and I believe just the other day, Xi Jinping stated that China is being antagonized by the US to take Taiwan. And what I think is going on right now is a stalemate until further notice, until election season arrives, until maximum distraction and political upheaval in America happens. Then all of our enemies will strike. This presidential debate is happening in June, and I suspect, quite frankly, regardless of this debate and regardless of the election, we have 2 parties, Democrats and Republicans, that have denied the last 2 elections for a prolonged period of time. What's there to say some bullshit doesn't happen again? We don't know who our leader is while war times are happening. Hell, they're preparing for a draft in real time, as 18 to 26-year-olds are now on standby to get drafted. This isn't a game. This isn't a test. This is the real deal Holyfield. Significant cyber attacks have been occurring left and right in Western nations. This is important to note, my friends, because these have been picking up more and more a lot recently. And I'm just going to remind you that Klaus Schwab, our favorite reptilian, warned of a cyber pandemic numerous times, with his World Economic Forum pleading to the people that we know is best for us. The predictive programming is real, and we are on standby for a number of different events. As those Black Swan events are at the forefront, and those will be what gain mainstream headlines. In the background, Putin is developing a trans-border payment infrastructure. And it sounds awfully similar to the cross-border payments infrastructure being built by the G7. Payments and the infrastructure of the financial system is going to hit the forefront in 2024 and in 2025. I have never, in my 8 years of being in crypto and in my 6 years of covering XRP, have I ever seen how mainstream cross-border payments, XRP, crypto, has gotten. I've never imagined it would be this far in the forefront, to the point where a presidential candidate in Donald Trump is making a good portion of his campaign about crypto, to the point where Joe Biden is now starting to take crypto donations, to the point where Biden understands that Elizabeth Warren and her anti-crypto army are attacking a good 10 to 20% of the US voter base, and he can't afford to lose that. This is the point I'm trying to make. Crypto is at the forefront. We are more powerful than we can imagine. We have deciphered the lizard talk, and we need to understand that we have the power to change the political landscape. Ripple has gotten an epic clapback from the SEC and latest Terraform Lab citation, and the SEC is now demanding a smaller settlement than initially stated from Ripple. Now it's about $100 million, I personally believe, as opposed to the original $2 billion settlement the SEC was looking for. This is extremely important. I do believe that the inevitable conclusion of this case will be a major price catalyst for XRP. But it's important to note that the SEC is raging. And yet again, another high-end crypto enforcement chief has resigned. This is yet another person resigning at Gary Gensler's leadership. And as much as many people want to try and poo-poo XRP and Ripple, XRP and Ripple need to take a lot of the credit. We've revealed a lot of the SEC's dirty laundry. And now we're going to take the damn championship home. Because quite frankly, the XRP community deserves it. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple months ago I made my 100 reasons why XRP will hit new all-time highs video this year, and I still believe it will. But in that video I stated that I'm no longer only going to be covering XRP. And that is completely. And that's because there's a lot more important topics to discuss. Not just XRP, but other cryptos. Not just XRP, but the foundation of the crypto environment we're going to be heading into. Not just XRP, but war tensions. Not just XRP, but history. Not just XRP, but the macro. We need to paint the perfect picture, put it all together, and mix it all up in a beautiful cup for us to drink in order to be enlightened beings and completely informed, heading into the AI revolution, heading into whatever the hell is out of the other side of these elections, heading into a new world that they don't really want us to succeed in. Ladies and gentlemen, I've often stated I'm your narrator through the book of Revelation. And boy oh boy are things heating up. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm genuinely just here because I want all of you to succeed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. Before I leave you for the day, I would highly recommend all of you in the description below download the Merlin app in order to get your crypto exit strategies aligned and in place, ready to go. Because the number one thing I always hear from people from 2017 and 2021, oh bull, I didn't sell enough. or I didn't have an exit strategy in place. I held too long. I overhodled. And quite frankly, that's what keeps people broke. Having an exit strategy in place helps all of you become the new 1%. Having price targets in place that shows you the dollar amounts that you're going to make at different levels is what's going to help you succeed. And Merlin, founded by our own XRP Army members, Coach JV and Johnny Crypto, as well as the 3T team, is going to help every single one of you this crypto bull run. It is an essential tool you should have in your crypto tool belt, like TradingView. And I highly recommend all of you get involved in the description below. As always, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.